Tapioca. Hi, welcome to the Holy Shop. And before you ask, no, we don't have any of the color specials. Sorry, our Holy's got wiped with everything else. Oh, wait a second. You're the wielder. Listen, we need your help. We need you to design a new special Holy. You got it. Sweet. The color special's basically the only reason people come. Decorate away. Woo! Okay. So, we get to design the color special Holy for the Holy Shop. And this is our first design mission where we have a selection of color palettes to work from. Yeah, it's time to make a donut. So, looking at these, I can see we could do some good highlights and shadows if we do just like a plain brown one. Here, let's scribble this out. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Because I can see if we get like, I'm just gonna like mash some color palettes for like a base. We've got like shadow, and then maybe this would be like the highlight color. I can also see if we get like, and again, this is like, you know, pretty basic, not exactly super high contrast, like fancy, you know, I'm not playing too fancy with the shadows, but, see, hold on, I don't know if this is like that, but then what's the highlight? Like this feels like it might not quite, I don't know, that's not quite highlighty to me. Okay. Bisexual. Yeah, I could, you know, if I were to get, you know, I'm just kind of mashing together colors that like are like already kind of similar, but I could also do like, okay, I'm gonna make that wider and then put more of this because for some reason my mid-tone got like totally stripped down. Okay. I just like erase that. The pop rocks. See, there's not a lot of super brights in this one. Let's see, what if I were to do... And this is just a base. See, the thing is, like, we can do, like, the plain donut colors and then do, like, icing in the funkies. I don't know if this one is too purpley. No, it's not bad. And then, like... I don't know, would it kind of have to be this one, wouldn't it? Because this one is just, it's really green. See, I'm trying to get like a higher contrast with it, but like, I don't know, there's just not a lot of good highlight colors in these palettes necessarily. Lots of the shadow colors. Yeah, I feel like there's gotta be a way to squeeze a good pinky palette out of this because there's so many pinks. Okay, that could work. But then, hold on. That could work. It's very bisexual. Yeah, okay. You're just wondering what all these colors taste like. Yeah, I'm gonna erase this one. I feel like it's kind of dud, maybe in a different context. Yeah, I could maybe play with these colors a little more, but I'm kind of feeling like these two are the ones to work with. The insects do think the colors are delicious. 100. A horse who can drive. Wow. What an amazing miracle. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. 100 colors to know which of 7 or 8 to collect in a world. Yeah, lots of options here for sure. And I mean, you know, they give them to you in these wheels already, so if you really want to, you can stick to just one. But oh yeah, James Baxter. Oh, nope, we're fine. Just drop my pen. We are all good. It is in my hand again. Yeah, and I have been doing all of this with the tablet pen. So, you know, for this kind of just like light scribbly stuff, the lag isn't getting too bad. Yeah. So I'm thinking, here's our base. Here's our icing. Yeah. This one feels too much like toothpaste to me. They're very pretty though. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a quick like, this isn't even gonna show up, but just like, so that I can remember what the hell, you just picked out before I erase everything that's in the part that's actually gonna show. No, that's not the right one. Oh, right, because it was this one up here. Yeah, okay. This pink. Yeah. I don't know why that looks so much brighter when it's up at the top like that. And the dark blue. Yeah, no toothpaste donut. Donut cream. Cream this blue Gatorade. Oh my god, the brush can get so much bigger. Holy shit. Oh, that's the wrong button. Okay, so let's just erase. Okay. So I guess to start, just gonna fill in the base color. And I'm hesitant about using the color fill because I don't, like, I feel like getting the color too much outside of the lines here, well, oh shit, my palette, fuck. I feel like getting the color too much outside of the lines is going to be a distraction, to, what you're trying to do. Yeah, so their suggested shading, that's the wrong color. Found that looked, Wake Up State that looked 100 of dolphin water. Interesting. Dolphin water, like it looked very clear. So that's what I would picture in my head from your description. Maybe I should be using a smaller brush to get the edges, because this is getting, ooh, that was a good edge. Oh, it's a name of Gatorade. Got it. Okay. I'm getting like a little bit of bleeding, but I'm kind of done with caring about that. Okay. I just put right in the middle. No, I got it. Ah. No, it's fine. Okay. So we'll make this smaller again. Start with... Maybe I just made the frosting on there? Yeah. Let's say... The, like, kablam effect or whatever on the sign outside that it's going to go on is on this left side. So I feel like... should the light source be... like there's a light coming from the explosion effect, or should the light source be like from the opposite side where the explosion effect is just kind of like backdrop to it, behind it? I feel like light coming from above because it's outside, right? The sign's going to be outside. I think it makes a little more sense to have the light source up here. Never mind, I just talked myself out of it. I just talked myself through it. Yeah, so let's... You know, I mean... It's a circle. You can kind of start with it a little bit like this. And this is where the input lag is starting to get me a little bit messed up here. Because I keep lifting my pen up. Gonna be a very tasty looking circle indeed. Can get, and then like we can use this trick to kind of like round edges out a little bit. I'm gonna like I feel like the shadow should be like bigger. And like I know of ways to kind of do some like dithering type stuff that I figured out in a prior playthrough. A little taller around here. I don't know, something about this side just keeps looking weird to me. Yeah, I think I'm going to hold off on the highlight color for the donut until after we put the icing on, because the icing is going to cover a lot of the areas that are going to be highlighted. Shaping up nicely, thank you. Okay. Here's where, see, on the... Oh, it's because I'm pressing the wrong mouse button. That's why it's not erasing, because I'm fucking pressing the button to put more color. Okay. Yeah. So I kind of figured out, like... kind of just, like... do little taps to kind of... Which, again, if this was with... You have to be very careful about not triggering like a double click by doing this. And it's gonna, or making like I'm gonna come back and fix that. Actually, I'm gonna do it now. Yeah, sure. To kind of make it like less of a harsh edge. And this is something that was, honestly, it was easier to do when I was using the joystick, because I could be much more precise about my placements here. Yeah, I feel like this is happening. I feel kind of like I need to do the opposite. Kind of come in here with this a little bit. Oh, that last one might have been a bit much. Yeah, and kind of like... Yeah, that... Okay. Yeah, see, then you're getting that, like... Oh, no, that's... I kind of fucked that up. Hold on. This is giving it, like, a little bit more of that... where it's... stippled, or... I don't know if that's the right term. Like, the shadow is fading in. Gloopy halftone, yeah. Right up there, maybe like here. No. Yeah, that's kind of getting it. There's too many, like, too many, like, individual dots that it looks a little too odd. Oh, yeah, that was good. Anything like that? Yeah. Yeah, I think maybe I need to, like, go there, and then do that. My art-making noises. Fill those in and just try again entirely. Popping almost too much, I'm hungry now. Yeah, this shadow at the bottom is coming along. Let's see, now I gotta do... Okay, I'm gonna start trying to do the top, which is just like smaller generally, so it's gonna be a little bit fussier to work. Although it's actually not too bad right now. I do just like a little more of like... I don't know, like it needs some of like this kind of stuff, but not as much because it's so small, it's delicate. I like that. Not quite where it was going. think I'm gonna stop there. I don't want to overdo it. It's supposed to be pretty small and subtle. Delicious. Good stop. Yeah. Okay. And it was this, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so now... Oh, see, this is the thing. I did all this shadow stuff, but some of it is actually going to be covered up by the icing. I almost feel like I want to look up a reference image. For, like, icing on a donut. I don't know. No, I shouldn't. I should not immediately use the largest brush size for this. Bisexual donut. Okay, let's start. Let's kind of like... I'll start by doing like an outline that's like kind of on the thin side, just to like start things. And think, see, the icing that's going along this side is like some of this. Oh man, see, it looks so good. Now I gotta color on top of it. I should have just waited for the shadows. I should have put this on first. The shadows on this side is going to be partly like re-extending the shadows that are happening over here, and probably going to have to fuck around with all this anyway. Like here-ish thickness? No, I gotta fucking make this brush bigger. This is killing me. Okay. Okay, maybe not that big, just that big. Something... I feel like this isn't gloopy enough. Hold on. We gotta get gloopier edge outlines happening here. I think that one touching the edges is okay. I don't know, maybe I'll do that a little differently. But I do want one that kind of hangs lower than the rest of them. Realistic for them to be drippy. Oh god, okay, so I'm gonna just... We're doing it! We're covering up the shadow stuff. Ooh. Oh, something like... Okay, so... that kind of dealy. How's that for weird shapes? That's weird shapes, right? And then, oops, that's there. See, there's like a little bit of a highlight that should go here. I'm just thinking of this, like, kind of part. Now that the icing is on. Yeah, and then there would be like direction to get this edge fuzzed, and then I'm getting a little rough here. I have to do some back and forthing and taking a little too much of the highlight off because I'm just kind of clicking and not really giving too much like precision to it, which is not the way that I did the other one. I did give it a little more thought. Like there, no. Like there. Ha. Okay. No, that doesn't take too much. See, I feel like I made this highlight a lot less prominent than it should be because I put the icing on, and I'm trying not to touch up on the icing too much. I think I can make this more. Ah! So you have to be careful about not like double clicking by accident or that fucking happens. It's a helpful feature in other times for other reasons. Okay, let's maybe narrow this down a little more. It's a little rougher than I did the first one, but I also kind of just want to leave it. And then we can come in like that a little bit. No. Yes? Okay. I think that's that. Shramp check. Oh, thank you. I'm like, it's funny. I'm not like shramping over my work, but I'm very like slouched down, like my ass, like halfway down my fucking chair. And I will have some water too. Bonus hydrate for your 100 $100. Oh, reverse shrimp. Yes. I was doing a reverse shrimp. And that video will play at the end of stream today. Oh god, I need to finish this because it's getting very close to time. I will finish this. This is going to be the last part of the game that we do today, though. Okay. So, this is the smallest one right here. Shadows. Yeah. Oh crap. Ah. Oh god, I put some blue. I'll start with trying to be a little more precise with my outlining here, which, the way that I'm drawing right now, it's like I'm clicking with the mouse and then moving my pen to do the drawing part. Yeah, and the blue, it should be at least where the shadow's coming through for the rest of this thinner since it's less rounded? Yeah, so I'm just like preliminary line here, and then I'm gonna like definitely kind of thin this out with the pink color. But for sure this is gonna be like there-ish. Yeah, and I'll do for sure more thinning out kind of around like the top parts here and like the end, but I feel like the middle part, like this is maybe a little much, but middle part doesn't need it so much. I do still want to like fade it just a little with some little like polka dots. I don't want it to be too sharp here. But again, it's kind of the same problem as like the center of the donut, where it's like, this is just, it's just a thin shadow. It's gonna be trickier to like kind of do this sort of thing with and have it like look more proper. That feels kind of okay though. Like there's only so much we can do with it. In this like kind of art style. And oh right, and we have to get this part too is gonna have very, very thin kind of shadowing through here. Even I might not even, yeah, I think I wouldn't even want to connect the lines entirely. I might erase some of that. Actually, no, I think I will keep it kind of like, and like that. No, let's make it a funny little thing happen. I'm feeling like this edge could be just like a little more gloopy. I'm gonna say yeah. Advanced glazing techniques. Yes. Indeed. Okay, and it was this one? No, this one. Okay, so I gotta put a highlight on this. So, for sure there's gonna be highlight happening kind of like along here. Yeah. Just kind of clicking places. Yeah, like thicker I could even do a little more here to kind of connect that. Can y'all hear me? I having to be conscious of the fact that I'm, like, when I'm getting really into this, I'm speaking really quietly. You can't. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I feel like there's too much flat here. Like, I need to just bring all of the colors kind of in a bit more. Like, I'm just kind of... Woo! Okay. Like, really, like, feeling this. It's a little difficult, but you can. Okay. Yeah, sorry. I will try and be a bit more conscious of when I'm mumbling to myself. Yeah, and I think I can kind of take this like a little further down here. Relaxing self-narration. Happy little glaze. Oh good, I'm glad that it's pleasant to listen to. My artistic narrations. Okay. That's feeling a little better there. And of course I need to do the parts that are kind of along this side too. That's a lot of bombs. Yeah, we're getting a lot of Bob Rosses happening in the chat. He's a neat guy. I've followed a Bob Ross tutorial once because I ran it as a program at the summer camp where I worked when I was the arts programmer. I did a Bob Ross paint along as like a program that like the kids could choose to do, the campers. That was nice. That went well. We were using acrylic paints though, not oils, so we had to do some ad-libbing on how to properly apply all of the instructions. And then just like I'm gonna take this out a little more for fun. I think that could look nicer. Ooh, maybe not there. Yeah, okay. Alright, it's kind, but I feel like there's just something like a... Now I'm gonna do this because I know that there's an undo button. Don't quite mix the same. I think for glaze it looks fine without the highlights spread more. Yeah, I am gonna stop here. You know, I could... No, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. But I am, you know, there's just something about like... No, that's too big. Whoops. Hold on. I have like a vision. You know, like a shine mark, sheen is kind of what I'm trying to picture, but there just isn't really a great color for it in these particular palettes. Like I would have to use like this like grayish, which I feel like is not really the vibe. But y'all know what I mean, right? When it's like almost white because it's like so glossy. Have to be a lighter pink. Urgh. Yeah, like a very pastel pink. I don't know. Maybe this is just my being finicky or perfectionist or whatever, but the flat coloring here is making me feel like we should put like sprinkles on it or something. I think I just have to stop and see what it looks like up on the sign, because yes, we are able to go back and edit whenever. A light cool green. For sprinkles or for like... Oh, that actually does look like kind of an okay color for that, but like... Dunno. Nope, that's not it. Oh, sweet, Control Z works. Nope. Nope. Why is it? Oh, because Z is also the fucking change your damn color button. No. Hold on. No. Oh god, no. I need to fucking stop because I'm gonna be sitting here redoing this one line like the whole... And there would be a bunch of people here to admire work. Yeah. Maybe like a... I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing anymore. There's just something about it that's like something... It just feels like something's missing. But it's not. It's fucking not. Okay, I'm done. Finished. Yes, because I need to stop. It's perfect. I'll get started extracting the colors. Have to make a ton. I'm sure people will be lining up any minute. Okay. Nah, something's wrong. Why was this easier on the Switch? The fuck? I think because, like, the Switch screen was already so small. It was a lot easier to not be quite so fussy about, like, the shadow work and stuff. I feel like the purple for the shadows is jumping out at me too much. It's maybe almost too high contrast. That it's, like, the first thing that I see. So, it's possible that what I'm seeing would be, I don't know, quote-unquote, like, fixed if the shadow color for the icing wasn't quite so high contrast with everything else. But I'm glad you like it. And this is our first colorful creation. And the art school is in this town too. I'm very excited for that too. All of like these kinds of things and like the art school stuff, that's this kind of stuff that I'm like wanting to clip out and like upload to YouTube as like highlights. So, good stuff. We are our own worst critics. Yeah. Yeah. Well, and see, the other thing is that, like, it was kind of hard to find, like, you know, the first thing I went in and started putting together a couple different color palettes with, like, shadows and highlights and stuff. Like, maybe the toothpaste one, because they were so much more similar, wouldn't have had this kind of thing happen that I'm seeing here. But, you know, if we're so inclined, we can come back and change it later. But for now, we should leave it be. Art school stuff is so fun. Yeah, art school stuff is going to be very fun. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the art school stuff because we also get to get some ideas from the lovely folks in chat.